Hello everybody, it's your host again as usual, Vic. And today we are talking about the extreme metal pedal from Joyo pedals. Cheaper pedal today. A lot of people seem to appreciate the Joyos just because they don't cost a lot of money. And in today's economy, at time of filming, or I mean just always, honestly, who doesn't like saving money? Let's be real. It doesn't matter if it's in a bad economy or good economy in the world. Saving money is always nice because you can spend it on other things such as more cables, saving up for even more effects. Because like I said, for prices of Joyos, you can get quite a few effects of them. You can get a few Joyos for the price of one. I don't know. Let's say who's expensive. You can get a few Joyos for the price of like one Boss Waza Craft. So hey, whatever can float your goat there if you want to go for something nice. So, starting off, the extreme metal is considered a sort of, I guess, an amp simulator. Some people were saying, oh, bro, this is a rectifier. I'm like, I'm not too qualified to speak on that because I haven't used rectifiers. I was always more of a 5150 type of person, which, obviously. And going from it, we just have a very basic thing here. So, we have highs, mids, lows at the top here. Then we have boost, which you can choose the boost on or off also. And then levels, level, and drive. Very simple things here to work with, so nothing too crazy. And moving from around all of that, let's just go and start going through the features. So, you already heard it with everything there, so turning everything off, this is what it sounds like normally. So, I am using a Moog Messenger. Very simple synth here. If I'm just going to press the, let's just go for the middle, just going in, boop. Very simple mono synth. So now, if I do boost by itself, nothing happens because it's bypassed. Who would have thought? So let's just have everything equal, and let's start with just normal tone, and as you can see, it does have the volume a little bit low, so I gotta bring up the levels a little bit. So by itself, it's good. And now let's try it with the boost. Personally, I like the boost because it gives it that little bit of extra fuzz and dirt that I find enjoyable. Now, if we're going to set up everything else here, let's go and say, let's just start everything on the bottom. Let's do no boost. And let's have everything low. And let's just start going through the things one at a time. I'm just doing the normal note here. Just 3 hits. So starting with the lows. As expected, it does the lows. Now for the mids. Very good. Now highs. Good. Now, if we're doing the boost, and then of course the drive. Now let's go and do 2 at a time. So let's do mids and lows. Lows and highs. and then mids and highs, and all three and boosted, all three, well not that, all three with drive, all three of them maxed out, all three of them maxed out with boost, all three of them maxed out with drive, and all three of them maxed out with boost and drive, which I'm sure you can hear it. I am getting noise now. That has always been a thing with Joyo pedals I found, is that they love to have noise. So usually with that, I just bring down the levels to, and that's a lot better. Still a little bit that I'm picking up on my monitors. I don't know if they'll pick it up when it's this low, just for the auto correction I do when editing. But as it sits right there, there is noise, and that is the thing that I found with Joyo pedals. But then again, you're not spending that much money, so there might be a little bit of noise. That's just how it goes sometimes. Build quality, I would say it's good. Steel, well not steel, the best Chinesium metal in existence that they scraped together to send to Amazon to send to me. And pulling up my receipt here, let's see how much I paid. I got this off of Amazon, and Amazon says I had paid $31.99. I mean, for this type of effect, which again is not the cleanest because there is noise. So, I mean, 32 bucks. If you have Prime, you don't have to pay for shipping. If you do, well, I mean, if you have Prime, you don't have to pay for shipping. If you don't have Prime, just hope the mail carrier delays it, and then you still don't have to pay for shipping because Amazon will refund you. That happens to me a lot because I have problems where I live with the mail. Awesome. But it's hard to fault. It was also funny, I have it sitting around here somewhere. They gave me a free tuner when I bought this because they were having a special. I don't see where I set it down at, but it was this little, just tiny clip-on tuner. I didn't try it out because I don't care. I have a tuner pedal, but I mean, 32 bucks plus a free tuner if you don't have a clip-on tuner. Come on. Who cares if it's got a little noise? It's a good effect for cheap. And and you can see with other people, if you look around, some people do appreciate cheap effects like this. Some people appreciate noise. Noise can sound good. Like, well, if you want to consider something pretty funny, I can just crank this like so and use this as a white noise generator. Like, I can sample this as white noise and actually take this, feed this into something else, and just use this as a drone white noise. Just for reference of things to do, which is actually kind of funny. People don't think to do that, but sometimes noise can be useful. Like, a lot of synths have a white noise oscillator within them just to be able to mess with them, which is kind of funny that you can get it out of a cheap pedal like this. But as it stands, I'll give build quality. I mean, like, everything seems solid. I wouldn't chuck this at the wall or anything, but it's a solid pedal. I don't have a problem feeling like I could stomp on this just fine. I'll give it 3.5, 3 3/4 out of 5. Because again, I didn't pay that much, so I don't expect something like, oh man, this is awesome. And for the sound, I'm going to ding it for the noise. But then I still have to go and put into account that I didn't pay that much for it. So for 32 bucks, I'll give it 3 out of 5 for the sound. It's got versatility. I like what I can do with it. And I don't have any real problems with it. Like, at the end of the day, I can chalk it up to, this is a Joyo pedal out of 5. Quick, dirty, and cheap effects. And I appreciate cheap effects, because not everybody has hundreds of dollars to go and throw towards, oh, well, you need this boutique one-off pedal that's built by one singular guy in his garage in the middle of, I'm going to pick a state, Oregon. He's in the rural middle of Oregon, in the forest of Portland or something. And he builds 3 pedals a year, so that's the only pedal that can get the exact sound you want. I'm sure everyone's heard of little boutique pedal makers before, and I don't have a problem with them. There is a place for them. It's just sometimes I'm like, come on, brother, you gotta calm down. I do own quite a few boutique pedals though, guys. That's another addiction. But as it stands right here, like I said, I don't have a problem with it. Cheap, easy effect. If there's anything else y'all would like to see on it, please leave a comment, and comments also help with engagement to get these videos out here more. And usually I would film these upon same day. If there is a comment that says, hey, can you do this on this? I'll try and get it filmed relatively quickly and just release it outside of schedule, just so I can have that answer for them. So go ahead. Also leave a like and subscribe if you want to, but it is appreciated, as I'm trying to build the channel a little bit to get my little ramblings more out there. Once again, this has been your host, Vic. I appreciate all the viewership. Bye.